Peace and love, family. Peace and love. I am your coach, Keela, and I hope that I am finding you doing well today. If you're not doing well today, I hope that you're taking the time out to listen to your mind, your body, and your spirit to get to that place of peace, that place back to who you are, that place of love in your heart. Okay? Look, it's been a little while. Not that much of a while, but it's been a little while. But I have been working on some things. But in the meantime, when I am not posting on here, please check out my social medias. Okay, I have TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and I'm pretty almost daily on posting something on those. But I'm getting back to it. Like I said, yo, third trimester is something, okay? Other than that, I'm uplifted. I am happy. I'm in love with life. I'm in love with myself. I'm in love with my environment. I am feeling so much peace, and that is one of the main things I've been protecting since being with my baby boy, being with child, okay? So making sure that I am not stressing myself out or feeling overwhelmed. So just support me and love me through this process. I am doing what I can and protecting what I can, okay? So I hope that you all are doing well. As I said, I will post my social media handles in the description, and I will also put them somewhere on the screen. Okay, so like I said, I hope you all are doing amazing. I'm doing good. I'm doing good every day, but it's just some days that I like to preserve, and I like to also take days to be in solitude and to get with the Most High about me and what I should be doing and what I am doing, and healing, 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 healing. There's never a time where you're really not healing and learning something, okay? And in the process, we have these challenges, as we all do, but my goal is to coach and guide and inspire people to look at their challenges and trauma from a place of love so that we can gain something from it to use it to inspire other people. So that's what God, the Most High, has me to do. And I will be announcing something that I have coming up very soon. Something where we can all get together virtually, of course, and just discuss woman things, the Queen's Chat. So I will, provide more information about that very soon. I'm still tying up some loose things on my end, but I just wanted to check in and show my face, show that I'm in good spirits, I'm feeling well, and just enjoying this moment that I have here in life and being in the present. And I really didn't have much or a certain topic that I wanted to talk about. I just kind of told the Most High, just guide me as far as what I will discuss today. But it's also something that I've been having down to talk about for probably since the last video, because I try to schedule it, because I'm a Sagittarius. I need structure, okay? I like to put my things down, and I'm more productive that way. But one of the topics that I had wanted to discuss is really basic. It's just choosing wisely, and that could go in a broad term of choosing how you live wisely and choosing the things that you do, the things that you say wisely. And it's really basically letting you know that every day when we wake up, we have a choice. Every time there's a moment to respond to something, we have a choice. Every time somebody asks us to do something, we have a choice. And a lot of times we don't wisely make the smart choices for ourselves. And not saying, when I say smart, it's like you're really choosing to do what your heart's desire in that moment, or you choosing to say what your heart desires at that moment, and you're choosing to protect your energy when it comes to things that you may feel the need to respond to negatively. So choosing wisely how you approach life, how you approach your challenges, that makes such a big difference through our daily life. And you will find that once you start choosing things differently and wisely, and actually taking your time to make choices and not rushing, because that was my thing. I never gave myself time to make a decision. Excuse me. When someone would call me and need my time, it was always yes, 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 yes. And when I would hang up the phone, I would say, why did I get myself into that? I don't really want to do what this person just asked me to do. And that goes with choosing wisely, because if I'm doing something that I really don't want to do, I'm not honoring my feelings and I'm not honoring myself within that moment. So being okay with telling somebody no is a healthy boundary. It is a boundary we all need to become comfortable with. And I feel like with our culture, we're so used to just doing for people. We're so used to living for people that we set our own things to the side. We set our feelings to the side. We set our everything to the side to do something for someone. And most of the time, well, not most of the time, some of the time, those people who you are setting your life aside for and your feelings aside for aren't doing as much as you're doing for them. They aren't. And so we need to get more comfortable with having healthy boundaries. And that's something that I've had to learn too, especially most recently with my own child and my own family. You know, it's nothing wrong with saying, not right now. And you can have an explanation if you want to, but you don't have to. No is a complete sentence, and I'm sure you've heard that before. And if someone is offended by your no, that is not your problem. That is not your responsibility to make them feel better about how they took your no. So we need to start being more comfortable with saying, no, not today. No. Simply, okay? And that's just one of the things, because that I tied myself up so much in the past with people calling me, needing my time and my energy for something that I didn't want to do, and I felt like I had to do it to please them, appease them, and I guess not wanting people to be upset with me or not wanting people to be offended by me. And that was a big thing that I had to let go of. I always tried to say the right things, and which is nothing wrong with that, but sometimes people need pure honesty, because it's not what you say, it's how you say it too. So I had to let go of the fact of policing up everyone's feelings while throwing my feelings in the trash. I almost cussed, throwing my feelings in the trash. So that brings me to self-love. You have to love yourself enough to choose things for you, choose moments for you. People think, I really feel like people be sleeping on this self-love thing, but if you don't love yourself and value yourself enough, the people outside of you will not. You have to first know how to do that for yourself. You have to first know how to do that for yourself. So, choosing wisely, choosing to love yourself every day you wake up, setting that intention, clearing your mind, and focusing on your needs. What is it that you need today? And make sure you handle those things and not put them on the back burner. And when you're in the midst of handling that, somebody needs something from you, you are not able to do it at that moment unless there's an emergency that you feel that is okay, that your spirit feels that it's okay for you to put yourself off for a little while. And my goal is to help and inspire and guide women to put themselves first. We wear a lot of hats. We have a lot of hats, especially if you are a mother, wife, you have a significant other, I don't care, family, friends, whatever. We wear the hats for every single thing that we do, and we have to know when to take it off. And we have to know when to leave it off. And it's okay to take a vacation from people. I do it all the time. Now that I know what my body needs, what my spirit needs, what my mental needs, I don't entertain a lot of different energies. And I just make sure when I do, I'm ready to do it. So we have to provide that love to ourselves first, so that when you're ready to step out into the world and do things for people, you're in a better place energetically. You're in a better place spiritually, mentally, and you're going with with the attitude to really help. Because sometimes we'll say yes and we bring the worst energy with us, because it's like, man, you shouldn't have asked me to do this. You could have asked such and such to do A, B, and C. So to protect yourself from taking bad energy somewhere, I did it too, okay? So to protect yourself from harnessing bad energy by doing something that your body didn't want to do, and that's why you carrying that energy, because your spirit's like, man, I ain't want to do this. You know we ain't had time to do this. Okay? So to protect yourself from harnessing bad energy and taking it with you and projecting it onto the people who you're trying to help, take care of you first. Because I became that person. If I wasn't bringing the right energy, I wasn't coming, or I wasn't going. Because that, I thought me carrying bad energy and projecting it onto them was hurting them. It's not. It's hurting you. It's keeping you in a place of being stuck. It's keeping you in a place of not elevating. Because we think that somehow whatever we bring makes people feel a way. It intimidates people, and it could. And it probably do. But spiritually and emotionally, it's not doing anything for you. You're not gaining anything from harnessing negative energy and projecting it onto people. So you have to choose how you're going to show up. And choosing how you show up is choosing how you show up for yourself, because you are who matters first. And you have to do that for your kids too. You have to make time to get your emotions, your mental, and all these things together. So that's why I feel like it's so important for me to have this sacred inner circle moment with ladies who like me have so much going on in a day and have so many people or things that they're juggling, to just sit down, take your hats off. Let's have girl chat. Let's discuss things that we are not happy with, and let's try to be mindful and find out some positive ways that we can combat these things and handle these things. Because women, we are emotional, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I did find controlling our emotions by caring and loving for ourselves and being truthful with how we feel, it helps so much. It helps so much. And also dealing with the things that we hold so deep within us. So we're having to choose how we show up. You choose how you show up every day. That's just like saying a prayer when you get out of bed. And I hope that we are getting people, or I'm getting people to a place, or whatever you put your time and attention to throughout the day, you are inspired to get to a place to wake your spirits up and listen to your spirits and be intentional about each day. Every day when you open your eyes up, you have a choice. You have a choice to say what your intentions are for that day, or you have a choice to just get up and go with all of yesterday's and yesteryear's issues burdening you. I don't know why I wanted to say that word. Yesterday's issues troubling you. Okay? So choose wisely. Choose wisely to how you want to respond to negativity. Do you want to respond at all? Do you feel the need to respond? If you do, and if especially you choose to respond negatively, you have to ask yourself why. Is it because of pride? Is it because of ego? Because sometimes when we respond negatively, we know that something's going to come back, and then you're going to go back and forth. And so it's really making the choice to respond either not at all, or respond in a loving way, or respond how you want. But just know it is your choice to respond in a way to where it protects your energy and you're not taking on negative energy. I, for one, am very particular about my space because I know who I am and I know who I was. So I don't feel the need to. I'm just not offended by things like that. I'm just not offended anymore, because we are all growing. We all have issues. And a lot of times, if you're facing negativity, if you're facing adversity, most of the time it's because it's a product of your environment. And if that's what you're facing mostly every day, it is time for you to make some wise choices, to move some things out of your life, to rearrange some things, or to set boundaries. Everything is not about pushing people out of your life. It's about simply telling them, don't talk to me like that. I do not appreciate that. Or if you will continue to talk to me like that, I can't be around. Or if you're going to keep yelling at my kids and cussing them out, we can't do this. So it's not all about pushing people out of your life. It's about setting healthy boundaries. Now, if you let things get too far, and get too far, and there's no coming back, yes, we have to let people go and grow as you go and grow. It's nothing wrong with that too. Choose how you show up for you. Choose how you show up to this physical world. It's a lot of negativity in the world. So it's very important that you take time to get your mind together, get your emotions and your mental together. It's so important. And if you feel like the weight of the world is on your shoulders, the Most High put people like me in here in this world to help guide you, help inspire you to get to where you want to go, to get to how you want to feel. It's purpose there. I always say that. Don't struggle alone. It's okay to be vulnerable with the right people. It's okay to trust the right people. That's why I say you need to wake your spirits up so that you can feel when something is right and you can feel when something is wrong. Half the time we feel everything that's wrong, but we still go in that direction. But you have to trust the process enough and have faith in the process that if you remove yourself from such negativity, that there is something great on the other side of that. you would not have lost anything but negativity once you realize this is all I'm experiencing. I'm only experiencing negativity. How do I get out of this? A lot of people feel like they have to make such a grand exit. You don't. It can be as simple as you want it to be. But you have to choose wisely. And you have to be done with the circumstance. You have to be just over that feeling of negativity, that feeling of just toxic environments. And then you have to ask yourself, how am I contributing to this? Because in some ways you are. But you have the choice to change every day. And then sometimes after you make the choice to change, you might go back. It's not gonna be a perfect journey. And you have to show yourself some grace. It's not easy changing and letting go of things that is so normal to you. But if you had a trusted person who was in your corner, coaching you and guiding you and inspiring you to keep walking into the face of, it's uncomfortable, keep walking towards being uncomfortable, the places you'll go, the feelings that you will feel, it's magical. It's magical. So you have to choose wisely. Choose you. We need to start every day being intentional. You wake up and you open your eyes and you say what you're thankful for and what are your intentions for that day. Okay? The best time to do that is right when you wake up and right before you go to sleep, because your mind is, I wouldn't say right before you go to sleep, because if you're not meditating and clearing your head before you go to sleep, you have a lot on your mind before you go to sleep. So I invite you to I invite you to meditate more before you go to sleep and when you wake up. Clear your heads, clear your minds, clear your hearts to invite more things in, positive things in. Let's release some of this negativity that we have out. It's enough of it in the world. We don't need it within us. Okay? I think that's all I got. So, like I said, I will be posting an update about what I have coming up. And I think that's it. If you need any more guidance, any more coaching, whatever the case is, if you need me, go to journeyofaButterfly.net, journeyofaButterfly.net. If this video resonated with you, or if it resonates with you for somebody else, like, share, and subscribe, please, to support me. And go be love, go be light, go be peace, so that you can receive love, light, peace. Peace.